Hi people, today we're going to do a quick video on our new website, ComparisonsAI.com. It's an AI-driven comparisons website. So first, you need to sign up for an account. I'm just going to use my Google account to sign in. Okay, once you're signed in, we can start looking for some product URLs to compare. I'm going to use Amazon. Just going to grab this first URL. I thought this would be an interesting product as it's a #1 bestseller on Amazon. However, it only has 3.4 stars, and you may want to know a bit more about why that is. So I'm just going to paste the URL in and click add product. Now notice what I did was just grab the URL up until the / question mark. We really don't need all this other junk. Alright, and that first product is already in there. So let's grab another product. Here I've got the 4K Max. As you can see, it's a different product. It has a much higher rating. It's also more expensive. So let's grab that URL again. Again, everything before the question mark. In this case, it doesn't have the /, but the same principle applies. And I'm just going to paste that in. Okay, so as you notice, we can actually add up to 5 more products, but for the sake of the video, let's just start with these 2. And while that's loading, notice here we can also chat with your AI bot, ask some questions about the results of the comparison. So here we've got a quick card, some pros and some cons. However, if you'd like a bit more detail, we can toggle the advanced mode to get a bit more technical detail. And as you can see, we have much more information to help you make your decision. What we can do also is compare by differences, which is interesting because now we can quickly see there is a difference in form factor in terms of size, processors, 4K support, and that sort of thing. Alright, you can also share the results with someone, print a PDF if you just like to store it. However, all your comparisons by default would be stored in your account by clicking My Comparisons. So as you can see, I've got a couple that I did here before, and this is the one we just did a minute ago. You can simply load it. And as you can see, it's back, basic, toggle advanced mode. Alright, so let's clear up our comparison list and do something interesting. You might find it a bit tedious copying and pasting URLs, so we've designed an accompanying web add-on. It's called ComparisonsAI, like the website. If you just go to the web store, search extensions, it's the only result. You open it up. I've already added it, so it's there. What you can do is click on the little puzzle icon and click pin, so the icon is readily available. And navigate to a product website. Okay, so we just did this one. Let's do something different, like the fire cube. Alright. And before we start doing the comparison, you go to your account settings, and you generate an extension token. This is if you're using Google. Let's copy that token, and basically what we're doing is we're pairing our website account with our add-on. So one way to do it could have been to log in with the email address and password from the account you created, but because we used Google, all we simply need to do is connect with Google, and now we can paste in the token we just generated and connect the account, and that's it, done. Alright, and now let's navigate back to the product page. We click on the add-on. We would like to start a new comparison. So let's click that dark blue button. And it says product added. So what it's done, it's grabbed the product automatically from the page we're on, and it's already created a new comparison. So let's just simply click open comparison, and we can see it's there. However, I mean, that on its own isn't really that interesting. After adding this first product, we simply could have just continue to a second product. Again, click on the icon. And we're not doing a new comparison. What we are doing is adding to an existing comparison, which is this one right here with the cube that we just created. And notice this number lets us know there's only one product at the moment in the list. So let's just click there and click add to comparison. So now we have those two products, yeah? And rather than going back, let's add something else. Maybe the 4K Plus. Click the icon again. As you can see, we've got two. Let's click that comparison and click add to comparison. And here you hit your bottleneck. The free plan only allows 2 products. However, if you upgrade to the paid plan, you'll be allowed to compare many more products. So let's look at the comparison we created. We've got our 2 products. You can simply load them. And as before, we can hit the advanced mode and get much more results. You can have a chat with the AI to maybe ask specific questions about the results you're looking at. All right, and we can also just clear everything. And we're back to a clean home page. You can use the website for free, however, it's limited. If you're interested in upgrading to a paid account, you simply click upgrade, and we've got a couple options here for you to look at. And that's it.